Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for February 22nd, 23rd, 24th, and 25th, Monday through Thursday. When I'm reading for Monday through Thursday, you know I use my Radley Valentine decks, my Archangel Power Tarot cards for the main message. I will pull one from my Angel Tarot cards. I'll also pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. Remember though, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. To all that are suffering and going through hard times, please know that I do pray for you. So my prayers, I have reached out to higher power for, for comfort, for whatever it is that you might need to ease your pain. So please know that. I am also an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job is just to deliver the message. I don't have to understand it. Now, a couple of things before we start, a couple of dates to remember. February 20th, is at 7:52 p.m. Mercury is still in Aquarius. It is now going direct. Now, the thing that's interesting with Mercury when it goes direct, remember, so it stops and it starts to go, it starts to go retro. Well, when it goes direct from that last moment of being retro. So it takes about 14 days to come back to where it started from. So that's one thing. On the 25th of February at 8:12 a.m., Venus is entering Pisces. So there could be some emotional experiences, but Venus could be giving you a big hug. At the same time, Venus and Pisces, they really get into some deep emotions. Now, the 27th, though we're not quite there yet, that is the full moon. Remember, new moon to full moon is a time to request. Full moon to new moon, get rid of. So it's the waxing and then the waning. But the full moon is the time to release, relinquish, and request. Release what's holding you back. Relinquish what you don't need anymore, and request. And there's like 3 days before and 3 days after. That full moon will be at 3:17 a.m. on the 27th, again, Eastern Standard Time, and that will be in Virgo. So this is going to be really high energy. I do talk a little bit more about it in the overview, so you might want to go there if you want to know more about this. Okay, so let's get started with our readings. Hello, my Sagittariuses. How are you? Now, let's see what we have going on for the week. The readings have been all over the place, so your energies are going to be a little bit different too. So let's see what we have for my Sagittariuses. We have 3 cards, 1, 2, and 3. Nothing is reversed. That's okay. Reversed has a little more oomph, but I feel like this is going to be strong for you anyway. Here we go, my Sages. First card, the 7 of Michael. Okay, 7's that divine umbrella, so it's kind of like you've got to do what you've got to do, but then there's something higher, there's something more. There's that supernatural present, your higher power, guardian angel, your spirit guide, your voice of the universe, your divine, your archangel, that kind of steps in and takes over a little bit too. Okay, Michael is our air energy, and Mercury, the Mercury going direct, it is still in Aquarius. I feel like you're going to be doing a lot of, I don't know, is it public speaking? Is it a lot of speaking your mind? I feel like your words are going to carry a lot of weight this week. So, I'll always tell you, hey, we always have to be a little careful about what we say because, because sometimes we can hurt people with our words. Sometimes, we can give too much of ourselves with our words too. So I'm going to kind of give you caution. I try to stay on that cautious side, but your words are going to carry a lot of weight. You need to kind of think about what it is that you want to communicate. And you need to be very, very clear that the message is received, okay? Because sometimes people will say, and you know this, if you said, I might have said that, but it's not what I meant, or you're you took my words and you might have twisted them a little bit, okay? So I feel like words are going to be very important this week for you. Please be careful with your communications. And I don't mean, again, too, yeah, words can hurt, but I don't want you to make a promise or say something that they, whoever they be, takes as a promise when it wasn't necessarily a promise. So does that make sense? Michael is air energy. It is Aquarius. We're in an age of Aquarius. We got a lot of Aquarius things going on right now. It's also Gemini. It is also Libra. Thought processes. It could be about hearing news too. So maybe what it is, have you ever, there was a game long time ago about playing telephone. And it was somebody would start with a message, they'd read the message, and then they would whisper it in someone's ear, and then somebody would whisper, and at the end of it all, the person would say what they thought they heard, and it was totally different. So I feel kind of like this is like, this week will be playing telephone, and I really want you to be very clear. You may want to follow it up with some emails or some texts, or even your text. Be careful with text because people can read things into text. So be careful with your communication. Let's put it that way. Anyway, the 7 of Michael, there is a better course of action available for you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. Okay, interesting with that too. Here we go. Next card. The wheel. The wheel. Okay, 10. Transition. Bring it down. 1 plus 0 equals a 1. New beginning, new start. The wheel, Archangel Jeremiah. Remember, Jeremiah's name will help you through this. But that, so whatever this is, whatever this communication is bringing about a change. And I feel that, it's how you present how the communication is presented. I don't even know if it's you that has to present it. Maybe you're going to be getting some sort of information from a supervisor or from somebody that's in an authority place, maybe probably at your work, but it could be, again, at the relationships, could be your work, job, career, personal, intimate, interpersonal, family, or home. Could even be a teacher too. So again, there's, whatever this communication is, it's going to bring about a change. I want you to just, again, I just get this, be very, very clear with your communication. Because, sometimes people make you the messenger, and the message isn't necessarily, I don't know, it's not necessarily positive. So, and then you remember, don't blame the messenger, for whatever the message is. So be really clear. And, and you might want to even source it. You may want to even say, this is who I heard this from. And this is what I am putting this out, okay? Okay. But the change, even though the change itself, like I, just used, may not necessarily be, what people wanted to hear, for you, my Sagittarius, I think that, I don't know if it's because you delivered it, that you took this challenge on, or if it's kind of like, I kind of feel you being kind of okay, this is what has to be done, but this is how we're going to do it. I feel that there's also strength here for you. I feel that this is also you stepping into your place, not necessarily for, and again, I don't mean to, I don't know if this is work or not, but not necessarily for the person in authority, but more for the people that are under your protection. Okay? That, maybe you're going to organize people together for a common good, a common cause, okay? But I do feel that the wheel pushes things forward. This energy pushes things forward, that it will be positive. You will actually come out as a leader in this. Okay, tell me what this is about, my Sagittariuses. New beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. Wow, lots of stuff there. Here we go. Last card. 4 of Gabriel. So the 4 has very stable type of energy. 4 legs of a table. It's also very organizational. But Gabriel is your energy. It's also Aries and Leo, passionate, determined type of energy. This is about celebration. This is about, however this was presented, however you put this forward, this is about celebration. Like I said, you step into this role. There's a sense that their message was, whatever this is that you communicated, there's a sense of purpose. I feel very strong with this. Okay, not not saying. I just feel very much in control, in command, not necessarily controlling, but just the situation is well in hand, and I feel like it's well in hand because it has you handling it. Okay. And anyway, like I said, I'm so glad that I don't have to understand what I say. Here we go. Time for a celebration. Abundant rewards for hard work. Release yourself from situations. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Oh, okay. You want to come out already? Okay, that one was jumping. So we're going to let that come out, and we're going to, it is reversed. So this is strong energy. Let's see what this is. The Page of Air. So Page's underlying energy is Earth, so that is our Taurus, our Virgo, our Capricorn. Remember that full moon. And air energy is, again, Michael energy. This is our Aquarius, our Libra. So whatever this is about, this does feel like this is about work, whatever this communication is, whatever you're hearing, it's kind of like I feel like message, you need to make sure that you deliver it the correct way, the right way. Also, too, you may want to say, this isn't my message, this is what I've been told to tell you. So, because I don't, like you want to per se, maybe this is the fire sign in me and kind of a little bit, you're giving me the stuff to do, you're giving me the hard job to do, when you're the one that made the decision. So not quite sure how that communication is coming, but you're basically, if this is about a job, if this is, you're being told a message to tell your crew or tell some reports to you, or even telling a partner or something like that, it's you tell it in a way that actually protects the partner, that actually you tell the truth. You have to tell the truth. You have to give the message honestly, but you give it in a way that they can. Okay. Anyway, the Page of Air is logical, honest, impulsive, curious, challenging information, delays or change to plans, truth delivered without tact. So it doesn't, even though that sounds in itself a little ominous, and it may be one of those things you have to, again, when I've had these types of messages, I had a job that I think in 1 month I was told to let go of like 13 people. Hey, I was holding on to higher power at that time. So, and that's, again, reach out to your higher power, guardian angel, spirit guide, voice of the universe, your divine, Archangel Jeremiah. Here we go. Next, what crystal or energy would help my Sagittariuses this week? But remember, this is about celebration. This is about stabilization. So, I do feel that whatever the message, it might be difficult to tell. It might be difficult to deliver, but I do feel that this has a good outcome with it too. Here we go. Last card. Celestite. That I do have. My Celestite is right here. I love it when I have these. Anyway, this is about communicating with angels, tranquility, good fortune, deep meditation. So it'll be interesting. I do feel you step into the role. You may not necessarily like the role, but you handle it better than others would have handled it. Okay? So, my Sagittariuses, please remember the button. Like, share, subscribe. It does help. More importantly, my Sages, please know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.